Hello. So now I'm going to create a tutorial in MAutoDynamicEq. And to start off, we have the piano sound as always, and I'm going to try and play around with the analyze source and analyze target. So I'm going to analyze the source from an audio file, and I'm actually, just to experiment, I'm going to use a file that I created um, called Song of Cool. So we've analyzed it, and now I'm going to analyze the target. Okay, and so now I'm going to try and equalize the target piano sound to sound like that song, which has wide ranges of frequencies because it's an electronic song. So let's try this. Okay. And that's kind of fun. It sounds like a string instrument. Now I'm gonna increase the output gain because I could kind of barely hear it. So. Now let's do the opposite, and let's separate the target so that it does not sound like the source. This should be weird. Kind of sounds like a really lo-fi piano. So you get the gist of it, hopefully. Let's try inverting bands here. So obviously this can be applied to other instruments, not just a piano, or it can be applied to songs. But since in these tutorials I'm focusing on the piano, that's what we're going to do. Oops. In order to remove some of that popping, I'm going to just bring these down just a little bit. Of course, when I do that, I do kind of lose some of that string sound, so. Guess I'll just live with it. Now I'm going to invert it. Okay, I'm going to save that as a preset because I liked the way that sounded. Add my presets. Add, what would I even call that? I think it'd be a wah wah piano unnatural. Check. Now we'll just get more experimental. You've seen how to do this before. We'll just apply it to this plugin now. I'm just gonna make sure I'm recording. Yeah, okay. Let's see. And then maybe like a wow. And then maybe like a okay. On. I don't like that at all, so let's change. Maybe if it was like this and more of like that, maybe? I don't know. Let's try that. But yeah, we get drastic sound differences literally with the few touches of a button, which if we're getting creative, this is awesome to explore. Of course, you can apply more traditional methods to this by simply analyzing the source target file, and then you know, one thing to keep in mind is if you analyze a commercial file, I think technically that might be copyrighted material, so probably not the best idea to use it in a project. But yeah, just throwing that out there. Try and find maybe a public domain version of a song instead of a copyrighted song, because technically that would be a derivative if you're analyzing their file. So enough moral apprehensive lecturing. Let's have some fun.